Page status, page status, page status, page status Tudo, page status, page status, page status, page status Tudo. What it is, YouTube? Better yet, what's up, YouTube? I do take these little temporary stints from social media because sometimes I have to, so I can keep in touch with who I am, and I don't lose sight of that because everybody have their alter ego moments, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel myself too much on here sometimes, but then at the same time, it's like I don't try to get too carried away. And if you know a Cancer, because that's my zodiac, a Cancer, if you know us, we don't get too carried away with this internet or the person everybody think we are on the internet compared to who we are in real life. So, something I just do just to stay humble and stay grounded. Let me get into it. No Jumper going broke. About time. About motherfucking time. About time. With all the tomfoolery and coonery that's been going on in the damn show, I don't know how they got this far. And I'm going to blame us in the black community because every time we touch something or we watch something, it become golden, and next it go to the next level. If we could have that same support that we give other platforms, we'll all go far. You feel me? But to be honest, I've been said it was time for No Jumper to crash and burn, because that's all they kept putting on there was crash and burnouts. First of all, I'm going to be honest. All the stuff that happened over there, because of Adam 22, I'm surprised ain't nobody been outside of Adam 22 house waiting on him. And I rebuke it. I don't want nobody to go out there and say, oh, YouTuber such and such said to go to Adam 22. I ain't saying none of that. I'm just saying I'm surprised it hasn't happened because the way he carries himself and the way he divides the black community. Okay, let's get down to it. When I noticed that it was so much foolishness going on, Sharp, I ain't got nothing against Diego. I'm going to say Diego because everybody be like, oh, you talking about SD? I don't got nothing against the city of Diego. But at the same time, let's be honest, bro. Sharp wasn't ever supposed to have a platform to speak. He a pimp. And I feel like sometimes pimps are lowlifes because y'all prey on women, but y'all not going to prey on a man. Straight up. And I know a lot of dudes like that, or I know of a lot of dudes like that and seen them, but they don't prey on turned up men or men that's going to, go back and forth with them. They prey on women. Moving on. The AT&T rail thing, I don't really want to touch on that because they got their own platforms, all good to y'all, but eventually their platforms been turning into some coonery too, and if they don't get it together, they're going to be next on the hit list by the feds, so they better get it together. The situation at No Jumper when that dude got pistol whipped and beat, that was crazy right then and there. I'm surprised Wack 100 ain't in jail. Why he not in jail? Forget the other co-host that's already locked down. Why is he not in jail? He's supposed to be in jail. He initiate and start a lot of ish on his internet and then want to act like, oh, I ain't had nothing to do with it. Oh, Pyru, it wasn't me. And I'm the biggest. Bruh, you can't play both sides, bro. I'll tell you that, bro. Like I said, you can't play both sides. You either a gang member or you a social medialist or analyst or whatever you want to call yourself, or you a truck driver or whatever you call yourself doing. One thing you ain't a CEO. You're not a guru. I don't care how many titles or how many hats this dude Wack 100 try to hold. He ain't none of them. I'm just saying, when that dude got pistol whipped, Wack 100 was supposed to go to jail like everybody else. So we see who telling. Back to Adam 22. The only reason why No Jumper survived was because of the pandemic and when Draco the Ruler, rest in peace, got out of jail. That's the only reason why No Jumper took off. And then y'all messy. That show was messy. Y'all interview somebody from a certain hood and then come interview their ops. And it's like, what you trying to do? Start a war? You trying to start either a racial war or a gang war? And that didn't work because we too, some of us, we too aligned and awoken to know, look, I'm not finna fall into this trick bag. But what I didn't really like about No Jumper, to be honest, and I still don't watch it, is the fact that y'all bring goofballs on, crash outs, But you won't bring nobody that's trying and I want to be successful, that, that's trying to get to the next level. Y'all bring people that really don't got no talent, no class. You feel me? They really failures in life. But you won't bring the working man on. You won't bring a man that got a career or a brand, or you won't bring a man that's doing something with his life. You had to have a name before you got on No Jumper. Basically, that's what I've seen, because every time T-Rail or AD brought somebody on, they always brought somebody on that had something going on with music or whatever before No Jumper. Mind you, I don't know AD. I don't know T-Rail. I've lived in LA my whole life. I ain't ever came across T-Rail. I ain't ever came across AD. So I ain't taking shots at their platform. Hey, like I said, more success to you, but I've been in the city my whole life. I tell my stories on here about what I've been through. And ain't nobody can sit here and vouch and sit here and lie and say, man, like when I say they can't vouch, can't nobody sit here and lie and say, oh, that's not true, it didn't happen. Because there was people, real life people that was involved in the situation who I don't mention that was there. So when people be sitting here trying to make it seem like, oh, who is he? I'm somebody too. I got a story like everybody else do. But they pick and choose who they want to bring on that platform, which was, hey, it's very deadly and messy to me. So I don't even want to be doing no jumpers, no jumper hood vlogs, no none of that. Because everybody that's been on No Jumper then went to jail, then died. They probably burnt out on drugs in the streets. I don't know. It's like, No Jumper is a curse to the black community, straight up. And I'm so glad I didn't go on that platform. So to be honest, I'm kind of happy that the time has come for us to, be like, we're not going to focus on No Jumper no more. I'm going to focus on car content, or I'm going to focus on learning how to print shirts, or I'm going to focus on building something that I can look forward to over the years to come, because everybody who ever had something on No Jumper really don't got nothing going for themselves on No Jumper no more. So I'm just saying, I don't care how many people you bring on, it's nobody on that platform that I know that I either went to school with or grew up with. I can sit here and be like, I don't know none of them people on No Jumper, because it's the truth, I don't. And let's be honest, we ain't gonna sit here and act like No Jumper, like they didn't help people careers, because they did, but at the same time they hindered a lot of people. Like I remember I remember the Nickerson vlog with Killer Twine. That was amazing to just see them go to the Nickersons, because come on now, I got blood over there. And let's be honest, it ain't easy to just walk over there. You can't go walk over there and be like, oh yeah, such and such my peoples, because they gonna be like, who? Go get your peoples then, or they might not let you leave, you feel me? So to see that Adam got in the projects with cameras and he walked out unscathed, that let me know times was changing, you feel me? That was a pivotal moment in No Jumper. But then back to the racial situation when they did what they did, and AD had to, be the front man to make sure didn't nobody dare get touched at No Jumper. That lets you know that Adam 22 is trying to divide and conquer. Feel me? And I just feel like that platform is no good for nobody who want to be successful. So let's see what the demographics, or let's see what the outcome gonna be with No Jumper falling. But let's see how many people become successful after No Jumper. But let's see all the people that they didn't help, that still got a platform, that's still growing, that's still doing something with themselves. Let's see where they be at in a couple years, because No Jumper, all it was the middleman between you and where you was trying to go. It either helped you get there, or, it knocked your progress out the way where you ain't getting there at all. Feel me? And then the questions was just outlandish. It was just out stupidity, ignorance. Like, they'll ask you something that they know will get you indicted. They'll ask you something that know will get you locked up or get you unalived in the streets. Who does that? And you got to be strategic to know, like, you know what? They trying to trick me off the street. I ain't going to answer this question. But all in all, that's my, I'm done speaking on it, because I'm so happy that it is crashing and burning. And like I said, I don't wish none of this on nobody's platform or nobody's brand, because nobody deserves to go through that. But at the same time, they brought it upon themselves. Then you on Melrose. Like, come on now. In LA, I'm surprised it's still going on the way it is now, because I heard Melrose died. I heard it's all bad on Melrose. You feel me? So it's like, hey, mind you, I ain't the type of person to be like, oh, let me go drive down Melrose, or, let me go by the Beverly Center or whatever. Like, I'm not that type of person, You might catch me in the trenches before you catch me in Hollywood. I'm just saying, bro. But that's enough on that. And I'm back. So continue to tune into my channel and P4P each and every way, each and every day. Make a way out of no way. Into my page, Status Piranhas. See ya.